Hello viewers, welcome to Elimu TV, the station where you watch and learn. Today I will be taking you through English Form 1, Form 2 Lesson 26. I'm your tutor, Madam Elsie. Our topic will be grammar, subtopic verbs. So by the end of the lesson, you should be able to define an auxiliary verb. You define an auxiliary verb, that is one type of a verb. Then we have differentiate between primary and modal auxiliary verbs. Then we have number 3, give examples of primary and modal auxiliary verbs. So in verbs you have two types of verbs. We have auxiliary verbs and main verbs. And in auxiliary verbs or helping verbs, they are into the primary helping verbs, and then we have the modal auxiliary or helping verbs. So auxiliary verbs are also called helping verbs because they help the main verb in a sentence. So they help the main verbs in a sentence to show tense, mood, and aspect. For example, I am reading a novel. So in the sentence, you can see we have am, which is a verb, and reading, which is also a verb. So reading is our main verb, and am is an auxiliary or helping verb, which is helping the word reading to show its tense. Then we have Michael. Another example, we have Michael is dancing in the house. So we have two verbs there. The first one is, and then we have dancing. Dancing is our main verb, and then we have is as an auxiliary of helping or helping verb. So it is helping the word dancing to show its tense. Then the auxiliary verbs, they just help the main verb to show or to give meaning in the sentence. So we have these auxiliary verbs, primary auxiliary verbs. We have examples of them as, for example, you can have a sentence like, I'm sorry for what I've done. So we have which is our auxiliary verb. We have is, he's a great all-round player. So is our auxiliary verb there. We have are, you are never too old to learn. He was elected by a unanimous vote. We have were, the children were playing with the ball. Then we have modal auxiliary. So as we said, we have two types of auxiliary verbs. That is the primary, the ones that we have talked about. Then we have the modal verbs. These are the verbs that shows the mood. So these are the verbs, the helping verbs that shows the mood. Examples, we have can, which shows ability, doubt, astonishment, or permission. Then we have may, which shows permission. Then we have must, shows obligation, so what you have to do. Then we have shall, intention. Then we have will, it shows wish. Then we have ought to, moral duty. We have need, that is necessity. Then we have be to, obligation arising out of arrangement or agreement. Then we have old, which shows wish. Then we have should, necessity. Then we have used to, repeated action in the past. And that is the end of our lesson, and I will require you to do the following assignment. You use the correct form of auxiliary verbs to fill in the blank spaces below. Number 1, you saw a number of cars on the way. So you use a question tag. Then we have number 2, you see the woman leaning on the wall. Then we have number 3, he swim before he was 10. Then you behave properly. Then you have the last one, I accompany you to the party. I am too busy. So you will do that assignment. For reference, you can refer to Excelling in English Students Book 2, 2nd edition, 27 KLB. And for more information, you can contact us on our SMS number 0723 14 42 59 or at Elimu TV in YouTube, Facebook, Elimu TV, Twitter, at Elimu TV _KE.